Erwin Schrödinger, an Austrian physicist, revolutionized quantum mechanics with his Schrödinger equation in 1926, explaining particle behavior at the quantum level. His famous thought experiment, Schrödinger's cat, illustrates quantum superposition's bizarre nature, where a cat in a box can be both alive and dead until observed. Schrödinger shared the 1933 Nobel Prize in Physics for his contributions. Gail Russell was an American actress known for her roles in films like The Uninvited and 7 Men from Now. Despite early success, her career was overshadowed by struggles with alcoholism. She faced legal issues and personal turmoil, including a turbulent marriage to actor Guy Madison. Russell made efforts to revive her career, but tragically died at the age of 36 from complications related to alcoholism, including liver damage and malnutrition. Patrice Lumumba was a Congolese independence leader and the first Prime Minister of the Democratic Republic of Congo. His short tenure ended tragically when he was assassinated in 1961. Lumumba's efforts for independence and his refusal to align with Western or Eastern powers made him a symbol of African liberation. Barry Fitzgerald was an Irish actor known for roles in Going My Way, How Green Was My Valley, and The Quiet Man. He began his career at Dublin's Abbey Theatre before transitioning to Hollywood, where he became a versatile character actor. Fitzgerald won an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor for his role in Going My Way, and was also nominated for Best Actor. He died in 1961 at the age of 72. Gilbert invented the erector set in 1913, a construction toy that eventually became one of the most popular toys of all time. When the US considered a ban on toy production during World War I in 1918, Gilbert successfully argued against it, becoming known as the Man Who Saved Christmas. Best known for the erector set, Gilbert had more than 150 patents to his name. Anna May Wong was a pioneering Chinese-American actress in Hollywood. Rising to fame in silent films like The Thief of Baghdad, she faced stereotypical roles and turned to Europe for better opportunities. Wong later starred in notable films such as Shanghai Express, but faced disappointment in being denied leading roles due to racism. She toured China, supported the Chinese cause in World War II, and made history with her TV show The Gallery of Madame Liu Tsong in 1951. Maribel Vincent's parents were both figure skaters, and Vincent herself began skating at an early age. She would go to be the US Women's Champion 9 times and the US Pairs Champion 4 times with George Hill. Vincent married Canadian skater Guy Owen, with whom she had 2 daughters. Their daughters, Lawrence and Maribel, were accomplished figure skaters in their own rights. Gary Cooper, a legendary American actor, won 2 Academy Awards and was honored with an Academy Honorary Award in 1961. His 36-year career included 84 films, showcasing his stoic persona and versatility across genres, from westerns to dramas. Cooper remains celebrated as one of Hollywood's greatest stars, embodying the American ideal of heroism on screen. Rafael Trujillo, a Dominican dictator known as El Jefe, ruled ruthlessly from 1930 until his assassination in 1961. He suppressed opposition, violated human rights, and orchestrated atrocities like the Parsley Massacre. Despite modernizing projects, his regime was marked by violence and intimidation. Trujillo's death sparked political upheaval, ending his oppressive reign. Carl Jung, a Swiss psychiatrist, initially worked with Freud, but later disagreed with him. Jung broadened the concept of the unconscious to include cultural and ancestral aspects, introducing the idea of the collective unconscious and archetypes like mythological heroes. His ideas influenced Joseph Campbell and continue to impact modern psychology, including Jordan Peterson's work. One of the most famous authors of the early 20th century, Hemingway published 7 novels, 6 short story collections, and 2 non-fiction works. Many of his works are considered classics of American literature, and he won the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1954 for his mastery of the art of narrative, most recently demonstrated in The Old Man and the Sea. Hemingway was also an accomplished journalist and was present with Allied troops at the Normandy landings and the liberation of Paris. Spent 22 seasons with the Detroit Tigers, the last 6 as the team's player manager, and finished his career with the Philadelphia Athletics. He set 90 records during his career, several of which he still holds today. He is widely considered as one of the greatest players of all time, but his legacy as an athlete has sometimes been overshadowed by his surly temperament, racism, and aggressive playing style. Sidney Holland was the 25th Prime Minister of New Zealand from 1949 to 1957. He led the National Party to its first victory in 1949 and implemented economic and constitutional reforms, including abolishing the Legislative Council. During his tenure, he signed the ANZUS Defence Agreement. Holland, a veteran of World War I, was also known for his sportsmanship, particularly in hockey. He resigned due to illness in 1957 and was succeeded by Keith Holyoake. Dag Hammarskjöld was the second UN Secretary-General from 1953 until his death in 1961. He's known for reshaping the role of the Secretary-General, prioritizing peacekeeping and global diplomacy. Despite facing crises like the Suez Canal and Congo, he emphasized cooperation and proactive intervention. Hammarskjöld tragically died in a plane crash while on a mission to negotiate peace during the Congo crisis, and was posthumously awarded the Nobel Peace Prize for his dedication to peace and the UN. Eugene Bullard, born in Georgia in 1895, left for France in 1913 to escape racism. In Paris, he worked as a musician and boxer. When World War I broke out, he joined the French Foreign Legion and became a pilot, flying in combat missions. Despite being shot down once, he continued to serve. After the war, facing discrimination in the US, he settled in Paris, where he died in 1961. Grandma Moses, an American folk artist, gained fame for her vibrant rural landscape paintings. Starting at age 78, she captured nostalgia for simpler times, painting over 1,500 canvases with her charming style. Moses gained national acclaim in 1940 with her first New York City exhibition. Her work evoked post-World War II America's longing for rural simplicity, earning her numerous honors, including a cover feature on Life magazine for her 100th birthday. Hart grew up in New York City, experiencing relative poverty with his Jewish immigrant parents. His Aunt Kate sparked his interest in theater, taking him to performances. Despite a falling out, she remained influential. Hart's first Broadway experience at 14 left a lasting impression, coinciding with the end of World War I. Henrik Ameln was a Norwegian jurist and politician for the Conservative Party. He served as mayor of Bergen and held 5 terms in the Parliament of Norway. Ameln chaired the local Conservative Party chapter and was a member of the National Central Committee. He also worked as a jurist and served on numerous boards and committees, both public and private. William Thomas Asprey was an English physicist and molecular biologist known for pioneering X-ray diffraction studies of biological molecules. His work on keratin laid the foundation for discovering the alpha helix. Asprey also contributed to understanding DNA structure. He held academic positions and was a Fellow of the Royal Society. Asprey's research advanced molecular biology and was characterized by his enthusiasm and love for music. Gladian Marcus Barnes was a U.S. Army Major General known for his contributions to weapon development during World War II. He played a key role in creating tanks like the M4 Sherman and M26 Pershing, as well as the ENIAC computer. Barnes led the development of 1,600 weapons and advocated for innovations like diesel engines and heavier armaments. He also oversaw the production and deployment of new tanks, addressing deficiencies in existing designs.